Skip Bayless has always been about the San Antonio Spurs. I can respect that. To me, I'm a Clippers fan. I think that Blake Griffin is really, really growing into his own and really emerging as a bona fide star and potential superstar in this league. I think Chris Paul is already there. I think Doc Rivers is one of the elite coaches in the game, clearly top 2, arguably number 1. My problem with the Los Angeles Clippers is 2 things: defense and free throws. And those things are pivotal come postseason time. DeAndre Jordan has improved, and that's a great, great thing, particularly in rebounding and defense. But at the same time, he's going to have to hit free throws. Otherwise, Doc Rivers is not going to be able to play him in the fourth quarter, and you need an additional big man. At least that's what they're spreading throughout the league. They need another big to back up him or Blake Griffin. When I look at the rest of them collectively, they can shoot the ball. They can put up points. They're definitely a hoop city in terms of their fast break and what have you. But there's some questions, some trepidation about the Los Angeles Clippers. And then you look at KD and Kevin Durant and what he's doing. And you look at Russell Westbrook and you imagine and fantasize if he returns and he's healthy enough to be his old self. If that is the case, there is no answer for Oklahoma City's offense, especially not by the Clippers' defense. Whereas whether it's with Blake Griffin or anybody else, you're going to have to deal with Serge Ibaka. You know, you're going to have to deal with a big body like Kendrick Perkins, who's not going to block shots or whatever, but he's going to be a physical presence, and that's not going to be easy for you. So for me, with KD playing the way he's playing, if Russell Westbrook comes back and he's healthy, I think OKC is the team that comes out of the West.
I am with you to a point on that. The West is now Oklahoma City's to lose. I'm just hanging by a thread here to my preseason San Antonio pick, Stephen A. I just think that Russell Westbrook's return will be volatile in OKC, that it will be a little tricky for those two, as great as they both are individually, to blend, to figure ways to fit both their egos into the same offense at this point in their careers, now that Kevin Durant has emerged as the man, not only in Oklahoma City, but in the NBA. So I'm hoping that somebody could sneak up on Oklahoma City in the playoffs before they get to the Spurs, because I don't think the Spurs match up well with this Oklahoma City team. It's just too much athletic firepower. Serge Ibaka is starting to do numbers on Tim Duncan at age 37. And obviously Tony Parker, who, by the way, is a shell of himself right now because he spent himself playing in the European Championships, which France won. But it ticks me off because right now he's running on empty. Pop had to send him home the other day because he was just out of gas. Just needed a rest. I wish he hadn't gone to the All-Star game, but he did, and he played 11 minutes. So there's another little more gasoline dripped on the ground. But in this case, even if he's fresh and healthy, I don't think San Antonio can deal with Oklahoma City. But why am I hanging on to the Spurs? They still have the NBA's best road record, 20-7, a little better than Oklahoma City's 20-9. And the Spurs still have the second best defense in the West to Memphis, a team the Spurs have already beaten 3 times without a loss, 3-0 against Memphis. So Kawhi Leonard is about to come back. Danny Green just came back. Tiago Splitter about to come back. You can laugh, but they have missed Tiago Splitter. Manu Ginobili,
I agree with that.
Okay, I think will come back. And if the Spurs can get and stay healthy, with the emergence of Patty Mills off the bench, who can just flat out shoot it, with Bellinelli, we saw him winning the three-point contest. Coming off the bench, can flat out shoot. Bellinelli. Hey, this team is going to be formidable if healthy and if it doesn't run into Oklahoma City. So last year, it didn't have to deal with Oklahoma City.
You're rooting for the Spurs to avoid their biggest nemesis.
If you want to beat the man, avoid the man.
You know he operates
That's my motto.